Good morning. Drop me a line if you're here. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning. I'm here. Let's see. Good morning, Sherry. Good morning, Tammy. Good morning, Legene. Okay, let me move on. Oops. Oh, didn't mean to close that window. There we go. Close this window. Good morning. Here I am. Good morning. Happy post-Mother's Day. Oh, shoot. Did I? Oh, good. Here it is. Good morning, everybody. It's the day after Mother's Day. My week of celebrating is finally done. All right. I wanted to jump on here before I go into work because I enjoy chit-chatting with y'all, which is fun. Hold on. Let me make sure I share this everywhere I needed to share. There we go. Okay, good. I did have a nice Mother's Day. I hope you all did too. What did I do? Nothing of importance or significance. I spent time with my daughter. My other kids were either working or at school. So I gave them a free pass because I'm going to be vacationing with them in June anyway. So anyway, I hope your Mother's Day was great. I actually went to a winery that was holding a big arts and crafts festival, and they weren't able to have it last year. So just walked around, had wine, enjoyed my day outside, and really spent it with my daughter. So that was nice. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Today is the kickoff of probably one of the biggest months ever. I don't know how to explain this other than to say, oh my goodness. Yes, I will talk about the class tonight. Thank you, Cheryl. I'm excited too. And I'm even more excited about there's a class tonight. I'll talk about that. But I want to talk about the Mixed Media May Flower Power Challenge. Mary wants to know how many kids I have. I have a 33-year-old stepdaughter. When I was married, even though we're divorced, she's still my kid. I'm really close to her. And then I have a 23-year-old son and two 19-year-old boy and girl twins. So I have a lot. I don't think I've only been pregnant twice. So thank you for asking that question. I just assume that people see my kids, or they used to see my kids on a more regular basis, but I only have one who's living at home, and she's not living here by choice. She's living here by necessity because her college didn't have housing for her last year because of COVID, but we've already got her set up for an apartment next year. So no matter what, she's going off. I will have an empty nest. Mary said I wanted twins. I really wanted one child. My twins hear this, they'll laugh. They've heard it. But the deal was to have another. I didn't know that when I got in line to have another kid, there was a free gift with purchase, and I ended up with a daughter. That was a surprise. So that was really cool. And I do have aunts that run in my family. I do have twin aunts. So they run in my family. They skip the generation just like they were supposed to, only I didn't know that I would be the lucky recipient. Changed my life forever. Pivoted my whole life. It changed my work. Everything about that's really one of the biggest things that pivoted my world. So Thank you for asking about that. I don't really ever mention it, but one of my twins I was able to spend. She brought flowers to me. The other boys, they called. Everybody checked in, and it was great. I had zero to low expectations for Mother's Day. So it was kind of like whatever happens, happens. And it was nice to take the day off, and I didn't have to do anything. I didn't empty a dishwasher, nothing. But quite honestly, I don't do anybody's laundry anyway but my own, so that's okay. I love this. There seems to be a lot of twins. Oh my goodness, I would love to have twin grandkids, but not for a really long time. All right, so let's talk about what's going on. The biggest thing I want to make mention of today is I have more art coming at you than I even know what to do with. The good news was I cleaned out my art studio this weekend from all my birthday hoopla. All of that stuff is kind of gone. I do want to thank those of you who sent me cards to my P.O. box. I don't normally check my P.O. box, but maybe once a month, and I went there and thank God I did because it was swarming with beautiful cards, and I want to thank you. I don't really ever want anything for my birthday. I just want to spend it with my friends and my family, which is exactly what I did. So 1 week from today is the May challenge. It's my next art challenge. I get asked about this all the time. It's $10. Yes, the cost is still $10. And it's a full week of art every morning at 8 a.m. If you can't catch it live, they're all recorded. You can replay them for 30 days over and over and over again. The cost is $10. Okay, I keep getting asked, what is the cost and why is it only $10? Well, it's only $10 because I want as many people who want to join. And also, I didn't want an intimidating price point where if you don't have the supplies and you have to buy them, it's not so daunting. And I'm going to talk to you about the supplies right now. I do have more art journals in stock. If you do want to order them from me, you can. Nobody is obligated to order from me. There is no 8 a.m. Pacific time. Thank you, Claudia. I need to be better about that. So if you want, I list resources here for the mere purpose of having you guys sign up. Do we pay if we paid for the year? If you are a member of your artful journey, this is in an art journal. It is included for free. So you do not need to pay for it. You need to follow the email that was sent to all the members. If you have any questions, go in the group and ask. We don't give out the Facebook link here because in order to be signed up, you have to sign up. Okay? So Mary, you can go into the group and ask about that. So your Artful Journey members, this is free to you. It's part of your journey, my journey. We're in this together. I can't wait. I'm only going to miss the first day of it. Allergy shots. Your classes are so much fun. A lot of people ask me if they've never done it, can they do it? Yes, I'm going to walk you step by step through everything we do. We're doing 3 pages. I haven't decided if one is going to be completely pre-recorded. I think I'm going to pre-record it just in case because I want to make sure you get everything. Have you started the Facebook link already? The Facebook group is already started if you've signed up, or if you're a member of your Artful Journey, you get in there automatically. If you have any questions, I'm going to throw the email down. If you have any questions that I haven't answered. Claudia said, I've learned so much from you. Well, I'm hoping that we continue that streak, okay? That's exactly what I want. And I'm going to talk about the supplies. I kept them over here because I didn't want. Number 1, you need an art journal. If you're looking for resources for art journals, the ones I know, use, and love, I recommend mixed media or watercolor paper because we're going to be doing mixed media. I'm giving you a link to my resources pages. Yes, I do sell some of the journals. They're really hard to get with the in and out pages. I probably should take those off of sale, but I offer them at a really good price just because I ship them out within usually the day. And by the way, I am no longer taking back orders on journals I don't have in stock. I don't want to deal with that. I ship them out usually the day. Why didn't this turn off? Usually the day of that I get the emails or that I get the order. Legine, send an email to support@yourartfuljourney.com so that they can answer that question of why you're not getting the emails from your membership. Okay. Sorry, I can't answer that. I don't know. I don't know. I don't have to do that. They answer those for me. All right, so we'll figure that out though. We like to figure that out. A lot of times too, when you sign up, check your spam email because a lot of times the welcome email will go in there. If you're wondering if you should sign up and you don't know what materials are needed for this class, all you got to do is go to the link, which I'm giving, and it's in the description of this video. They are the materials list is there, and I'm going to go through the materials and tell you what you don't. I substitute things all the time. What time the class is? They're going to be live each morning at 8 a.m. Pacific time. So check your local time zone. You can use a time converter. They're all recorded. All recorded. So you can watch them over and over and over again for 30 days, okay? Definitely do check your spam email. Yes, that's a thing. Sorry, we can't. That's just how life works, okay? And normally if you go into your spam folder and you see it and say, do not mark this as spam, everything else that comes after that will not be put in spam. So an art journal I recommend. Mixed media watercolor paper is what I recommend just because we're going to be using mixed media. All right. And then painter's tape, super simple. Book text, any book will do. This is a Borders book that happens to have really cute and funny photos in it. Gesso, white. People were asking, can it be clear? Sure. I recommend it not be black. That's going to really start us out on a different foot. Okay. Sorry, getting a phone call. Yes, you do. Somebody just, thank you, Margaret. Under the resource page, under Deco Art, I give a link. If you're a first-time ordering person, you save 15%, and I think it's TW Studios 15, but please go click on the link that's in the resources page under Deco Art, okay? That will give you a savings. I do talk about sealers and what I use there. We'll talk about that more. Acrylic paint, pick out your favorites. Favorite colors. I went with Americana. I listed the colors. This is Deco Art Americana. It's a craft paint. Very good. I'm spitting all over the place. If you don't have the exact colors, don't worry. Pick out your favorite. Do not pre-gesso anything. Nope. Do not prep anything. We're going to go from start to finish. I highly recommend. If you do prep them, that's fine. But I recommend you don't prep them. There's a reason why, and I'm not going to tell you what it is, but don't prep them. Got it? Nothing you need to do before Monday other than get your materials in front of you. Also, a lot of people just like to watch the videos first, and then they go back and do it with me. Totally fine. I do have in there Decoupage, Mod Podge, that's a different brand name. Matte Medium will work, so that's, I use the matte. I don't use glossy because it has an effect on the art. I listed some drywall tape and meshes. These are super cheap, usually come from Home Depot. They're on my resources page. If you cannot get them, don't panic. We'll do other stuff. I'll talk to you about how you achieve the same look with different things. Paint brushes, I listed my favorites. What is that pencil doing in here? I don't even, oh, that's the aquarellable pencil. Didn't recognize it. It was new. Not using a Sharpie, I don't think. Okay, I listed a set of stamps. This set of stamps is from my collection. Yes, I designed this. It's one of the stamps. And a lot of people who are taking this class in the UK and other areas can't get it. Don't worry. It's not absolutely necessary. However, this is the one tool that I use over and over and over again in mixed media. And I do have other things that we can do. Okay, so don't panic. If you don't have all of the supplies I just listed, and I might have missed some. Oh, here they are. It's me. It's me. Okay. My watchdog. Yeah, if you ordered them, let's see if I can get you to that too. Hold on. Let me see if I can get you to ordering the stamp page. Here's the thing about the stamps. They do say out of stock May 13th. They're being restocked. You can still order them, so don't panic about that. Isn't it great when I know going into Monday, we all tend to be a little bit like, I want to be ready. I want to be ready. And I'm always like, oh, don't worry about it. You'll be ready. Okay. I won't get ready until the morning of. So there we go. I gave the link to that. Again, my resources page has everything that I talk about, and I'm just giving you, if you want to get the stamps, you can get them. Does that answer the questions? I think 8 a.m. Pacific time every morning. I pre-set up the videos, which I will do those. I'll set those up so you can even click get reminder. I'll do that after, probably over the weekend. I've got so many videos set up this week that I'm going a little haywire just looking at it. I pulled out some stamps I already had. They're similar. Yep, perfect. That's fine. Here's the other thing. Somebody was asking me about sealers and questioning me about that. I cover sealing the last day, so don't really panic about what sealer. Wait and see what I use to see if you like it, or see if there's something, because there's tips and techniques I'm going to give you with everything I do. If any of you have taken my challenges before, there's an abundance of information. Somebody asked for the link. I just got a message about the link to the journals. The journals are there on my website. I will ship them. If I get your order today or tomorrow, I will ship them right away. I only have in stock what I have in stock. I put no back order, no nothing. I'm not saving your money for a rainy day. I ship right away. They go priority mail. So somebody said, I've never worked in an art journal before. Once you start an art journal, it kind of changes your life forever. I will say that because I run a membership group called Your Artful Journey that is based out of an art journal. We do everything in there, and it's so great. Which, by the way, Your Artful Journey members, we have Wine with Wine tomorrow night. I have something every day this week at night except for Friday. So I am teaching tonight. I am teaching that hat class. Sherry just said, totally worth the $10. Here's the thing about the $10 art challenge, and I seem to get this every time. Here's a question I get. When are my supplies going to get here? They're never going to. I'm not going to ship them to you. I don't kit them all up. I'm not in the kitting business. That's just not my biz. If I had an assistant here, we probably would do that, but I don't. What size journal? I list the two sizes that I use. They're 7 by 10 and 5.5 by 8.5. Those are the two that I use. So those are in the journals. Those are the two sizes I use. Okay, I don't know I'm getting a lot of weird phone calls. I understand my car is out of warranty. Fine, okay. So I think that answers all of the questions. Thank you. Hitomi said, I can't wait for this challenge. We've been talking about a mixed media challenge. Normally I do 1 page. We're doing 3. I don't know why I decided to do 3, other than each one has a different technique that we're going to build upon. I don't know if we're going to do all of those backgrounds the first day. Today, I'm going to map out how it's all going to go. And if I feel, I usually leave the last day, just so you know. I use the last day to talk about sealing and also to just take in the moment, because normally every time we do an art journal challenge or we do any challenge of any nature, it becomes just an amazing week. And I want to be in the moment with you all. Jan just said, oh my gosh, $10 is way worth all the information and guidance given. Thank you. Without you guys, I wouldn't be doing this. I'm so glad we have 3. I know. I don't know what I was thinking. Alice agreed with Jan. Thank you. For $10, I figure, why not? This is a wonderful opportunity. If you're curious about an art journal, if you're curious about mixed media, if you don't want to take that deep dive into an expensive class, I recommend this. I mean, it's $10 for the cost of a cup of coffee. There you go. I think that covers it. Tonight is the hat class. Yes, there's still time to sign up. I don't even know where that link is. So we have, I think, over 70 people in that class. It was supposed to be last week. It was not, but I had a little bit of technical issue that has been resolved. Thank you, Lord Jesus. I've already set up the video for tonight. Thank you, thank you. This card class is Thursday. Now that did have a kit, and that's through another store. Gives me a reason to buy a few supplies since most of my stuff is still in storage. Hitomi, did you fully make that move? Are you my neighbor? All right, I think that about covers it. The main thing I did want to talk to you about, because every night I go to bed, I lay my head upon my pillow, and then I wake up to a plethora of questions. And so I figure this is a wonderful way to me to get in there and answer those questions. You're going to hear me talking about this all week. That's what I'm going to do. I'm making sure. Any other questions before I end? Oh, tell me, you are my neighbor. All right. Any other questions? Excuse me, that's my tea. The other thing I do is, remember, all of these are recorded. So the second question I always get is, I loved it. Somebody said, do you understand that people work at this time? Yes, I do. I totally do. However, no matter what time zone I offer this in, there's going to be somebody who's sleeping, working, giving birth, but that's why they're all recorded. So I tried, quite honestly, I molded this after my morning meditation, which I like to do in the morning or in the evening before I go to bed. However, it was a little awkward to offer this class before I go to bed in my bed with my pajamas on. So I chose to do it at the 8 o'clock time frame. The classes are normally under an hour. So I usually talk, do housekeeping, prep people for what we're doing in the first 10 or 15 minutes. If you don't want to hear any of that, wait for the recording and move it on forward. Then we do the painting. Again, I haven't figured out how we're going to exactly do all three, and if I'm going to do one or two consecutively, or do one day, one the next day, one. If I can get through all of that content, I will do it. I will do one day, one the next day, one the next day. Or I will pre-record one and have a cushion in case I feel like I need it. That's how I roll. I like to teach live. I love to teach live. Sherry said, good to see you this morning. Thank you, Tracy. You are so welcome. So that's the whole mindset of why I do morning meditation in the morning, and I like to start my day off. It's going to be a lot. I'm going to tell you. It's going to be a lot. Okay? And I want to fill your brain for $10. That's what I want to do. I want to fill your brain, inspire you, all that other good stuff. Okay? Does that make sense? I think I got it. If you're wondering what we're doing, so I could show you my journal, but let's see if I can. Here we go. Here, there it is. Those are the 3 pages that we're going to be doing. So this wouldn't be my normal morning meditation because I feel like we're going to really crank these babies out, but that's how I operate. Usually under an hour every day does the heart and soul some good. So that's what I'm going to be doing. Morning meditation is my favorite, is a great way to start the day. Morning meditation, by the way. Oh, we already did that for May. We're good. We have Wine with Wine, and then your Artful Journey members. We're done. So this Wednesday, I am live on my Facebook page, as I am every Wednesday at 5:30 p.m. Pacific time. Thankful for the replays. I work too. I work 2 jobs, artist, day job. I understand. I want to fill your brain for $10. Could be a t-shirt slogan. I just watched Forrest Gump yesterday, so I'm laughing because when he is running and he wipes his face and that t-shirt, and I found out many years that guy made a lot of money off of that t-shirt. That's why I'm laughing so hard. It just hit me. All right, we're going to get t-shirts made for $10. I want to fill your... So I think that about covers it, other than giving you the link 20 more times, which I've done. It's also in the description. If you want to join, I would love it. It is on Facebook. It's in a private Facebook group. You'll get the invite to the private Facebook group. You do have the access to the supply list already. That is exactly where I'm coming from. I love to teach live. We're going to see how the hat class goes tonight because I already have like 4 other classes I want to do. Instead of pre-recording them, editing the video, putting some corny music to it, I want to teach. That's what I want to do. That's what I want to do. All right. I think I conveyed that. Okay. Jenny Marie signed up. Yeah, who is signed up for next week? I should ask. And then take a deep breath. So every night this week, by the way, you have the potential to see me, and I apologize for that. But I get to teach. And Wednesday, I am live. The following Wednesday, we're going to do mixed media on top of the mixed media challenge. Me. I love this. I love it. And if you're on the fence about signing up, it's $10. You could skip your Starbucks. That would be it. Skip your Starbucks, you'll be in. Okay. I don't do Starbucks, so. Oh my God, Connie, you're going to see me all 4 nights. That means she's doing the hat class, the card class. Wine with Wine is tomorrow night for members only, and Wednesday night is free for everybody. That's 4 nights. So I'm going to have to scoot my way home. I already have all the videos set up so that I wouldn't be in panic mode when I got home today. I set all of that up. That is what I did. And I have my calendar. I'm all set to go. And my hats are located right back here. I actually have a hat that's in mid, like I'm going to add to it. And then I have a fresh hat. So I'll be able to paint along and we'll talk about all the tips and tricks that I have for that. That's literally what I do. All right. Somebody said, why do you teach people what you do? Because it's enjoyable. And I get to share something. I get to share. And the best thing I ever get was when somebody tells me that because of me, they're sharing their art. They're trying their art. They didn't know a creative side. So Facebook is nice to you. Listen, I already got that video. Is the card class the one through Valley Stamp? Yes, it is. That is through them. That is through them. You can still sign up. Poor Linda, I promoted it this weekend, and she said, "Oh my God, I had so many people sign up over the weekend." So I like to do that too. Okay, I clicked that off. All right. Any other questions that I did not answer? Thank you, Mary, for saying I love your classes. I love to teach. It's probably the thing that speaks to me the most. I love to share that experience of discovering your creative side. I've had the pleasure of doing that through my life. And I've had other teachers who brought that out in me. So thank you. You can learn from every person out there. That's the way it goes. All right, last time I'm giving this link, but it is in the description. If you want to join me, it starts next Monday, May 17th through the 21st. And you can join us for $10 and get the supplies. You still have time. You can sign up until the last day of the class. But I highly suggest if you're thinking about sign up before so you can kind of participate with us. It's just the best way to be participating. That's it. And I don't ask anything of you. You get into the Facebook group. I do a nice little welcome to all of you, which I've been doing by the hordes every day. You seriously brought me through the pandemic. Best find ever. Me and toilet paper. I think that I brought myself through that pandemic by keeping myself so dang busy. And that was really, thank you. That's a gift that I love to read, Jan. Anticipation. All right, I have to go to my day job and read resumes and look for somebody to help me if you're in the San Diego area. All right, I love you guys all. I will see you tonight if you're signed up for the hat class. You'll probably see me. Oh, you guys. Sherry just said I wholeheartedly agree. Wow. You guys brought me through the pandemic. I couldn't have done that alone. And I would look ridiculous talking to myself. So thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I plan on doing the same thing that I've been doing. And if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Jeannie said, me too. I started with you last spring. Oh my God. Thank you. I love it. Thank you, Jeannie. That's very nice of you to say. All right. Any other questions? If you're not receiving emails, your Artful Journey members, you can email Anne. I'm sure she'll love that today. I love it when she's not here, and then I just tell everybody, go fill up her email. She loves to answer those. Have a wonderful day. I do hope everybody had a wonderful Mother's Day. I know mine was really great. It was a lot of do nothing, and that's exactly what I needed. I need some more do nothing days. I will see you, if not tonight. By the way, Dare to Be Artsy has invited me on their page tomorrow night, but I'm just going to be talking about the Art Journal Challenge, which you heard here. And then I'll be going right over to my Wine with my peeps. Okay? So I will talk to you all soon. Have a wonderful and beautiful day. It's the start of a new week. For the next 2 to 3 weeks, I am going to be talking art. And I love it because it's the one thing I can endlessly talk about. This video will go to my YouTube channel. If you're looking for further inspiration, head on over there and you'll see lots of, probably more than you've ever wanted to see. Somebody said the other day, I saw your family from when they were young. I'm like, they're all there. I never deleted those videos, so it's all there. I'll talk to you all soon. Have a wonderful and brilliant day.